Hi, Taehyung Lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel all around the world. Don't you dare skip the first 3 seconds, because what you're about to see is not just a calm morning video. This is a portrait that quietly shakes the K-pop world. At a time when many idols look exhausted, lost, even collapsing under the pressure of the industry, one name is moving in the opposite direction, stronger, calmer, and increasingly untouchable. There is something unusual about Kim Taehyung, and honestly, not everyone is ready to accept this reality. Korea, April 2026. A simple moment turns into a global debate. How is it possible that an idol who has just gone through a difficult phase appears even fresher, without signs of fatigue, without cracks? Is this discipline, or is there something we've never seen before? This is another side of the BTS world that is rarely discussed. Deeper, more real, and perhaps a little surprising. In this video, we will uncover facts that not all media dare to discuss. Kim Taehyung's silent routine that is said to resemble military standards, a morning run that turns out to carry a strong psychological message, keeps swimming, the Wooga Squad connection that becomes the key to his life balance, preparation toward the massive stage at Raymond James Stadium that makes the world hold its breath, and the concept of dance vending machine that quietly shakes a fandom. None of this is a coincidence. This is a pattern. This is a strategy. And maybe this is the reason why Kim Taehyung never truly falls. So before we go deeper, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And one more thing helped this video go viral, so the world doesn't only see his popularity, but also the kindness and struggles of Kim Taehyung that are often hidden. Now, there's only one question. Is this inspiration or a standard that quietly makes many people feel left behind? Korea, April 2026. Because what you're seeing is not just a calm morning recording. This is a portrait that quietly reshapes how we understand the resilience of a global star. While many public figures appear exhausted, directionless, even broken under industry pressure, one figure walks the opposite path, stronger, calmer, and more controlled. The question is simple yet unsettling. How is it possible that Kim Taehyung looks even fresher in a world that drains everyone's energy? Under the still young morning sky, Kim Taehyung moves without much noise. There are no cheers, no large cameras surrounding him, only steady footsteps, stable breathing, and a rhythm of life that feels almost impossible to shake. This video is not just documentation of daily activity. It is a silent statement about the discipline that shapes a global icon. From behind, he is seen running along a path framed by green trees, wearing a blue jacket with the striking words, "Keep swimming." A simple phrase that, when understood deeply, is not just about physical movement, but about resisting stagnation, fighting pressure, and surpassing expectations that constantly chase him. Yet this is exactly where the public begins to divide. In a global entertainment industry known for its brutal schedules, high expectations, and often unseen mental pressure, why does Kim Taehyung appear even more at his peak? His face is almost without signs of fatigue, his body remains fit, and his aura feels even stronger than before. This is not coincidence. This is not merely natural talent. This is the result of a system. He built himself a routine that leaves no room for compromise. Behind the scenes that never go viral, Kim Taehyung lives a lifestyle that nearly resembles military discipline. Regular exercise is no longer a choice, but an obligation. His diet is maintained with precision, not just a temporary effort. Consultations with fitness experts are carried out regularly, ensuring every aspect of his body remains in optimal condition. All of this is not done merely for aesthetics, but as a foundation to survive in an industry that shows no mercy to those who are careless. And this is the reality often ignored. Many people want the results, but are not ready for process. His footsteps in the video may look light, but they carry heavy meaning. He is not running alone. Ahead of him, another figure moves with the same rhythm, a small detail that opens a big possibility that he is accompanied by his well-known circle, including members of the Wooga Squad, such as Kim Taehyung, Park Seo-joon, Park Hyung-sik, Choi Woo-shik, and Peak Boy. Their presence is not just about being workout companions, but a symbol that even a global superstar needs a strong support system to maintain life balance. This is not only about individual strength, but about the ecosystem that sustains a career. The camera then shifts, revealing a wider path, shady trees, sunlight breaking through the leaves, creating an almost meditative atmosphere. This visual feels like a living metaphor. Amid increasing global pressure, Kim Tae-hyung creates his own space of calm, a space where he can remain human, not just an industry product. And when the camera focuses on his back, with the words "keep swimming" becoming clearer, the message grows stronger than in a world full of distractions and expectations. The only way to survive is to keep moving without stopping. After completing his activities in Japan, Taehyung did not choose to take a long rest as many might. He returned to South Korea and immediately resumed his routine: running, gym, physical recovery. No excessive breaks, no indulgent celebrations. Everything is done with one clear goal: maintaining peak performance. Because ahead, something much bigger is waiting. The world is now watching his next step, especially ahead of his appearance at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida on April 25th to 26, 2026. This is not just an ordinary concert. This is part of BTS's global tour series that has repeatedly broken industry standards. Every detail in an event of this scale is designed with extreme precision, involving collaboration between international promoters like Live Nation and their main agency, HYB. From stage production to ticket distribution, everything is managed on an almost unimaginable scale. Ticket prices may vary from standard categories to VIP experiences, but one thing remains constant: the value of the experience itself. Every seat is not just a place to sit, but access to a performance prepared with dedication and hard work unseen by the public. And behind all that grandeur, there's a figure like Kim Tae-hyung ensuring he is physically and mentally ready to meet those expectations. But what makes this narrative even deeper is not just physical discipline, but his creative exploration. The concept of dance vending machine Kim Taehyung has become one of the ideas capturing public attention. By bringing back choreography from iconic songs like I Need You, Run, Fire, Spring Day, and Dope, Kim Taehyung does not rely solely on nostalgia, but uses it as a tool to strengthen emotional connection with fans. This is a smart strategy combining the past with present innovation. In one of his statements, Kim Tae-hyung once revealed that a pause like mandatory military service gave him time to think more deeply about how he wants to use his time. He does not see a pause as a loss, but as an opportunity to design the future. This perspective explains why every step he takes today feels so directed, not a spontaneous reaction, but part of a long-term strategy he has carefully planned. More than that, Kim Tae-hyung refuses to be limited by the labels given to him. He does not only want to be known as a visual or performer, but as an artist with a wide spectrum. His interest in various music genres, from jazz, classical, to alternative, shows that his artistic journey is far from over. He continues to experiment, to search, and to grow. In the end, this simple video becomes something far greater than just documentation of a morning activity. It is a small window that reveals how Kim Tae-hyung builds himself, not just as a star, but as an individual who keeps moving forward. In silence, he sends a very clear message. Fame may be achieved overnight, but resilience can only be built through consistent, unseen habits. And at this point, the question returns not about him, but about all of us. Are we truly ready to face the standard he shows? Or without realizing it, does that standard make us feel left behind? And in this final second, everything feels clearer. Because what you see is not just a calm morning. Recording this is a portrait that quietly reshapes how we understand the resilience of a global star. While many public figures collapse under pressure, Kim Tae-hyung moves forward calmer, stronger, and increasingly unshakable. The question isn't over, it's just beginning. Is this extraordinary discipline or a new standard that quietly makes many people feel left behind? What do you think? Write in the comments, because your voice is part of the story. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you want to keep following the hidden side of the BTS world. If not, feel free to skip, because the Taehyung Lovers channel never forces anyone. This is not the end. Something bigger is moving, and the world hasn't fully realized it yet. Stay tuned for the next updates only on Taehyung Lovers. Thank you, and see you again. That concludes our meeting. Stay safe, and see you next time. Keep following updates about Kim Taehyung only on the Taehyung Lovers channel.